Go through Google. Just put it all on Google, and then when you switch to any phone, you just go back to Google.
I'm not going to trust some dancer to tell me what to do with that. Have you guys heard about Apple launching Buy Now, Pay Later?
What?
Does that work?
Is that like layaway?
Buy now, pay later.
You know I think so. I think some websites you can like go up there and just buy it, and then it's like turns into a payment program.
Like I'm paying for.
So you guys know about Apple Pay, right?
Yeah.
So what about Apple Pay Later, right?
Sounds racist.
Apple Pay later, man.
Pay later.
It comes with plans for eligible users, right?
Yeah.
In the coming months. So this was supposed to come out last September. They had some delays, but essentially it's going to allow users to split the cost of their purchases into 4 interest-free payments spread over 6 weeks.
Pay in 4, kind of like PayPal.
I mean, I've bought stuff on Apple Pay where they give you interest-free monthly payments on stuff.
Yeah, but it's like 2 weeks.
Well, they send a
$5,000
firing squad to your house. No.
They delete all your data on your phone.
Yeah. No, so basically you're getting a loan, right? So you're going to apply for a loan, right? They go in ranges from $50 to $1,000. They can also be used for online and in-app purchases made on the iPhone or iPad with merchants that accept Apple Pay already. And there's no one-size-fits-all approach, they're saying. Many people are looking for flexible payment options. It's like how Walmart has layaway. Like they're trying to reach more people with their services. Apple's seen
That's
as like
kind of cool.
Feels like a scammer's dream, a little bit.
That's kind of what people are afraid of, right? Like the way that there's almost like an ease of access to getting loans, but it's no different than applying for a credit card right now, right? Like you just apply online.
Let's say the scammers do try to pay later and they don't pay it later. It's not that much that they're losing, because if it's 4 payments, it's like smaller things, right?
Well, it depends, because credit cards are not accepted as a loan repayment method.
Oh. Well, I'm only saying that because like the stuff that I buy with like PayPal, they let you do pay in 4, but I only buy stuff that's like around $50 to $100 range, and usually that's when they offer that 4 payment.
Okay.
They don't offer it for like huge.
Well, yeah, you're not buying graphics cards or anything.
Yeah. But for graphics
You
cards,
buy a
it's
lot
like
of sunglasses, I heard.
Yeah.
One more than you need.
Have you guys gone and checked your like statements or transactions? Sometimes there'll be a link that says you can split the payment up.
Yeah.
On some transactions that are like 1,000 or above or something.
Right.
I've never clicked it, but I was like, that's new.
Well, the people who use the service they tend to have lower credit scores, so there's an argument to be made about like, is this like targeting people?
Right. It's like check cashing places, how they're targeting the poor to keep them like
But
poor.
they're growing their Venn diagram for business, right?
It's like monetizing someone's bad habit.
This does make it more accessible.
Does it tell you what the APR is if you don't pay? Like because that's where they get you.
Oh yeah.
Because I thought it was weird how they could make it work. Like I bought an iPad, and I mean I bought Apple products. I just stack it onto my Apple Pay thing, and I just have it in payments. So I'm like paying like $200 a month, 0 interest. I'm like, how can they even do this?
Yeah. Right.
And I didn't even think about, what if I miss a payment? That's where they get you.
Yeah.
It's 0% until you miss a payment.
Yeah, that's why it's great for people that already know their consistent income, and then you just basically don't even have to worry about it. But you don't have to pay all your money up front. It's great, But
Yeah, it doesn't say much about the rate, but it does. They're basically trying to clean up their image privacy-wise, because like, how can you prove that you actually applied for the loan? So saying like, oh well, regulatory-wise, we can prove it through Face ID, Touch ID, or passcode. So it's like undeniably you.
Right.
Yeah. And then the user's transaction and loan history are never shared or sold to third parties for marketing or advertising, which happens sometimes. So saying we're doing on the up and up.
Ever since Mr. Hobbs passed away, I'm worried about the what like innovation, design wise, and all that stuff are they gonna come out with? Because like
Mr. Hobbs.
Jobs, the Spanish pronunciation of Steve Jobs.
You should have known.
I should have known. I was
I
way.
was gonna use the Portuguese pronunciation.
I was like, man,
Who's your touch, Steve?
I was like, Calvin Hobbes died.
Yeah,
Mr. Hobbs.
God damn.
Mr. Jobs, all right.
Yeah, it's Shaw.
Hobbs, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, Hobbs and Shaw.
Mr. Jobs, all right.
Stop taking my job.
That's what I thought.
I thought of The
I
Rock.
thought he lived, but I guess
Spoiler alert.
I didn't stay for the credits.
You know, a lot of people talk shit like, oh, Apple, they're not forward on technology. Samsung been having that. And I'm like, yeah, we all know, but we like the design, like,
The marketing
it's easy
too
to
strong,
fucking
yeah.
use, and like how it's like,
Yeah, I'm not a loser.
I'm stuck. I'm a loser. I'm
Can't get
stuck.
out.
Well, I got all my photos, and they delete all your photos if you fucking move.
Oh shit.
huh?
Yeah.
When you move?
I don't know how to back
Yeah, if you
up.
get to a Samsung or an Android.
Yeah, it's like your photos, you can't port them over easy. You gotta do all kinds of bullshit.
Go through Google. Just put it all on Google, and then when you
Google
switch
Drive.
to any phone, you just go back to Google.
I'm not gonna trust some dancer to tell me what to do with that.
There's also Dropbox too.
Just delete Dropbox.
So
Can't.
scary.
Yeah, this guy knows how to delete everything. I'm gonna trust him. Yeah. hey, when I need to delete something and really make sure it's gone, I'll ask you.
Empty recycle bin.
Do you use anything like this ever?
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, with PayPal.
What do you do?
Well, sometimes like I know I spend a lot on certain things like food and gas and stuff, but I rarely spend stuff on like toys, like I don't know, stuff that I do with my friends or whatever.
Like sex toys, like dildos.
yeah,
for your butt?
sex toys, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't want to think about Ken that way.
Sometimes it's
Anal
like,
beads or whatever.
and then sometimes it's like I don't really want to spend it all at once, so I'm like, you know what? Pay it in 4. I'll pay $20 this week. Couple weeks later, pay another $20. It's like way easier, and I know for sure like I can pay it off. So I don't know. I just like it doing it that way. So
they
that
send
I
you-
get to keep my money.
Do they send
know?
you the Dark Knight first, or do you have to pay for it?
I still haven't bought it yet, man.
I don't know.
I got to do it in payments.
You know,
Yeah.
the thing that you have in your shower, the thing that's mounted
with
in
the
your
Dark
shower.
Knight?
No, the thing that you're fucking in your shower whenever you're in your shower.
Can you explain it? Like
Yeah, so it's that thing that you put your dick in when you're in your own shower.
that's a
Suction
thing.
cup to your wall.
No way.
Yeah, that you plug in.
Is that the ad on Pornhub? Oh, dude, that's so funny.
Sucking your dick.
It goes crazy. It goes,
Bananas on your cock.
yeah, it's like a gyroscope. Fucking goes this direction and this direction.
Goes bananas.
Yeah.
It looks like intimidating.
Oh yeah.
I do the opposite thing. I buy I buy virgin things like Gundam, you know?
That's a virgin thing?
Yeah, because I'm
How dare you?
You should buy Gundam, not Gundam.
on the
Condom, yeah.
But I've seen stuff that's similar on a bunch of websites. You can go on a website, and then it's like, can't like pay the whole thing now, and there's already like those things
Klarna.
built into it.
Yeah.
So it's almost like mini loans on almost anything. Like you can
you
buy
guys like-
sunglasses, clothes, whatever.
Do you guys like payments, or do you like to pay the whole thing off?
I like to pay the whole thing. I don't know why.
Really?
I don't know if that's like I'm old fashioned or something. I'm scared of doing
I like to pay the whole thing because of bandwidth. Like in my brain, I don't like keeping track of other shit,
Yeah.
and I know like as soon as it's like out of sight, out of mind, and later on I'm gonna probably forget about it, and then I'll like miss a payment. Like
Yeah.
it's just too much.
I had a brush with debt in the mid 2000s. You don't forget that shit. Just pay it off as it comes. Yeah.
It's all auto pay.
It takes way too long to get out of that shit.
I think my mindset is more so like if I don't have to give them all my money now, like why should I? But I know I will eventually. But like let's say something happens, you know.
No
but I get to
discipline.
keep the money that I have still.
You're badass.
If let's say that company goes out of business or something, and all their loans
Merchant's company won't go out of business.
or if something happens, you still have your money.
Ken's like, I find out about this company, and I'm like, I'm not gonna give them all my money at once, but I will give them all my money eventually.
Over a 6-week period.
Fuck, dude.
Well, because like the stuff that I buy is like it's not that important, you know. But let's say I have an emergency. It's
You
like,
gotta get a Dragon Balls jacket,
Yeah.
like in a pinch.
Exactly.
Paying a hospital bill, that makes sense if you're doing this.
Yeah, so I would rather have that money just in case.
I like
I would rather
hard payments.
I would rather what do you call it? Not pay them for whatever because it's such a small payment. Then
That makes sense.
Free up capital. But if you have a lot of money, then I guess it doesn't matter. Just buy it. And it depends on what you're doing payments on. Like, I'm not going to do payments on a skateboard.
I
You
might.
know?
and it also depends on if you're trying to build your credit too, right? If you want to show that you're look, I'm paying off.
That's the only reason I've ever used credit cards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just to build credit. Like, otherwise, it could be a slippery slope.
Yeah.
It's also good for points. And it's also good because, like, if someone buys shit like fraud and all that, you don't want them to use your debit card.
Yeah.
You can't get your money back.
I
Or it's
recently
hard.
bought a Nintendo Switch controller that I thought was like legit, and then I was like, oh shit, they didn't send me like an email to confirm this. I think I just lost my money, but then I just contacted.
There's a lot. Even on Amazon, you can accidentally buy a Chinese Joy-Con that's not legit. On actual Amazon, yeah, they mess up too sometimes.
I got scammed on a. Oh, I got scammed on a Instagram ad.
Dude, all the
Dude,
time,
like
me too.
there was this fucking inflatable paddleboard, right? It was so sick. And I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it's only $30, and I fucking bought it, and it was just a paddle, dude.
I didn't get scammed, but Gordon Ramsay got me on an Instagram ad. I bought his new fucking hex-clad pans. Because they're like, look at this, it's non-stick, and I could take a knife straight to it. Oh. And I was like, damn, that's pretty fucking sweet. And then they do like 60% off right now. And then I know marketing fucking
deal.
tricks. I know they probably already marked it up 60% to take.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But I was like,
But still buy it.
but Gordon Ramsay cooks on these.
But it's a deal.
Legit.
Yeah.
Same shit happened to me too.
Did you
I
cook?
bought them, but they actually work pretty good.
Wait, what's this scam, dude?
No, I just fell victim. I don't need extra
I
pants.
had the same shit happen to me with Instagram.
It works great. It works as advertised.
No, with Instagram targeted ads, they got me on Jknews, and I thought they were gonna be her, and it was clearly doctored and fucking. They sent me like a 75 photos, and it was all doctored and wasn't even Giada.
Gianna at home?
Chef Giada, yeah.
Holy shit, she has nudes?
No, she doesn't.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I spent $525
Deep fakes.
for
Deep fakes? Damn.
an album of complete fakes.
Yeah.
And she had a big head too. I was like, this is totally fake.
That always happens to me on Yes Style. You guys ever shopped on Yes Style?
No.
It's like a Korean clothing site that a lot of the time they just send you random shit. You just like, you look at the picture, I want that shirt. They just send you a random ass shirt.
Oh shit.
Seems like a little boy's shirt.
Yeah, they just send you some like random AAA shirt. You're like, what is this?
I think online shopping nowadays is kind of scary.
Yeah, it depends, man. It's like you got to be so good at it.
Hey, that's a hot take, dude. We're gonna cut that.